There we go. Cool. All right, so nice gentle jog, tap backs, turn on some music that makes you happy. Let me turn on my speaker. Nice and light on the toes, just to start to jog it out. Lift the chest tall, keep the core pulled in. Nice and light on the toes. We're going to change things up a little today, take it to some torso twists. So just pivoting on the toe, taking this nice and easy, using it as a chance to open up the torso. You can keep the arms close to the body, or you can bring them out in front, just nice and long, tall spine. You can double it up to one side, double it up to the other, loosening everything out. The core is going to work today. We're going to get all the body parts, most of them anyway, maybe not every single one, but most of them. Back to your gentle jog, nice and light, starting to get that heart rate up. Now, it won't be super cardio intensive today. We're going to focus a little bit more on resistance, core work, and getting into those tiny little muscles that we kind of forget about. Split your feet. We're going to sink down into a lunge and then press up and kind of tilt your tailbone forward to get into that hip flexor. So it's a lunge, and then as you straighten the legs, you kind of squeeze your glutes and push your hips forward. Down and up. We're going to do about 5 more of these. So you're getting into that back legs hip flexor, opening it up. Press through that front heel. 1 more. And then we're going to just change sides. Step back, opposite leg. Sink down. Press up and squeeze and push. Try to keep those shoulders out of the ear as the arms go up overhead. Couple more. 90-90 in both knees as you go into that lunge. Nice. Take it to a couple of hip openers. Ooh, there's a snap, crackle, and pop. We're going to open up all those hip muscles because they will be working. Lift the chest tall, keep the core pulled in. 1 more each leg. And we're going to take it into a wide lunge. So side to side. Now you can take this nice and slow. I'm going to go a little slower today. I'm going to even bring my hands down to the floor. Today's workout, I'm calling it down the ladder. So there's 6 moves. And we start at 60 seconds. Then we move down to 50 seconds, 40 seconds, 30 seconds, heel toe in, come into a nice low squat. Then hands go towards the floor and we straighten our legs, bum goes towards the ceiling. Down and lift. Oh, get through the backs of those legs. So after the 30 seconds, we go to 20 and then 10. Each move has a different interval time. I kind of judged it by intensity of the movement. A couple more here. Ah, nice. Last one. You'll get a little rest in between. Stand tall. Nice gentle jog again. Little rest in between while I take you through each of the moves. During our first round, you're going to have the longest period of rest in between because I'll take you through the entire movement. Then we're going to repeat it 3 more times. The timing between your intervals will drop. So we start with a 30-second rest, and then it goes down from there. Your final round, there's no rest in between. So it's just quick transitions as fast as you can. We are going to be using loops today. So if you don't have loops, don't worry about it. If you have loops, just do the transitions as fast as you can, safely. All right. I'm warm. Are you warm?
I'm chilly.
You're chilly.
Yeah.
I'm taking the layers off. Alrighty. I'm going to take you through our first move. We're going to be standing for our first move. Nice light loop to start if you've got one. If you don't have loops and you want to use a weight, You could use 2 small dumbbells or 2 small objects, or you can just use your body weight. Your hands are gonna come up in front of you. We're gonna reverse lunge back, open into a goal post on the side, and then come back together. Stepping back, opening wide, and then together. That's all you need to know for now. I'll take you through our next move as we get down there. I'm gonna move this back towards you a little bit.
Okay.
All right, team. Are we ready? I think so. I'm gonna pull up my timer. So our first move is 60 seconds. Second move will be 50 seconds, and we'll go down the way. Starting with that reverse lunge. Nice light loop to start, getting those shoulders warmed up. We go for 60 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Step it back and open it up. So we're alternating sides. Woo, finding that balance. There it is. 90-90 in both legs, trying to keep the elbows in line with the shoulders. Nice and straight. Keep the chest lifted and the core tight. We've got 40 seconds to go, so you're almost at that halfway mark. This isn't rushed. This is focused on form, staying low, and opening up wide. Drop those shoulders away from the ears. Keep the chest tight. Oh, I have my strap, my loop is gonna snap. I need to get a different loop. You've got 15 seconds. I'm gonna change out my loop. Always check your loops before you start. I didn't check my loops, that's my bad. Rest. All right, team, coming down to the floor, we've got a one-armed renegade row. We're gonna stay on one side. You come into a plank, knees or toes, feet go wide. I take the band in my hand and I row it up to my rib cage. There's a small little rotation. You can use weights or you can just do a rib tap with one hand. Your choice. Here we go. Pop up into your full plank. Toes, squeeze. Pull that hand towards the ribs. Not up by the face. Aim for that low rib on the side of your body. Squeezing the elbow in tight and keeping that fist close to your body as you come up. Press through that palm that's on the floor. Woo! Are we feeling this? Stabilize through the core. Tight abs. Shoulder is over the wrist. You've got 12 seconds left. Press through those heels, squeeze your glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. Nice job, team. Alrighty. Band, medium band, heavy band. It's going to go around your thighs. So loop up. I'll show you our first move, our next move. It's a side V up. Bottom leg stays on the ground. Bottom arm comes down. And we lift the top leg, crunching those obliques. I need to adjust my mic pack. We go for 40 seconds on one side. Lift, squeeze, lift. So we're focusing on those abs, on all of these little rib muscles right here. Arm comes overhead, and we lift that top leg. Now, advanced. Maybe this is a little too light for you and you want to go a little bit heavier. Lift both legs. Squeezing. I'm going to stick with one today. Squeezing my glute, focusing on that resistance that the band is creating. Rest. Nice job. Next move. Banded narrow wides. I'm going to double up. I don't know where my black loop is, but oh, it's on my legs. I'm going to double loop for this. We're coming up to stand. Sink into your narrow squat, and then we step wide. Band is still up by those thighs. It's basically not going to move for the next 3 rounds. Sink low, step wide. So we're going to stay low the whole time. Now, if you don't have bands, you can hold a weight up at the chest, pulling those abs in super tight, or you can just go body weight only and get low. Maybe you want to pick up the pace. I'm going slow and controlled because I'm focusing on pushing my legs out while also maintaining my knees pointing forward over my middle toe. Rest. Nice job, team. Coming down. Push up, leg lift. 1 push up on the hands, on the toes, and then 1 leg extends behind me. I'll do it again from a side profile. Push up, leg lift. I can't do it with the couch. Your back leg is extended nice and straight. If you're on your knees, same motion. You're just staying with the knee down. Single leg comes up. 1 press up, 1 leg lift. Alternating sides. Keep the core pulled in. Shift your body weight forward. It's only 20 seconds. It's gonna go fast. Rest. Last move, plank jacks. Hands under shoulders. Now, you can tap it out, tap it, or jack it with us. 10 seconds, that's it. Deep breath in, you get a little bit of a rest here. This is the biggest rest that you're gonna get all day. 10 seconds. Set up that nice strong plank. Wrists under shoulders. Now remember, you can always come down to those knees if you need to and extend 1 leg. Jack it out, 10 seconds. Fast as you can. Create that resistance with the band. Rest. That was fast, huh? 30 seconds to recover. Grab a sip of water. We go back to the top with a lunge and that goal post. Tie any shoes that might be coming untied like mine. Double knots. Stand up tall. Grab your band. We go back into our reverse lunge with our field goal arm. Man, all of my light loops are a bit see-through. Gonna have to go up a notch. So alternating side to side. I think I need to invest in some new loops. These are about a year old. Elbows are up. Try to keep it in line with the shoulder, no higher. Now, if at any point it becomes too much on the shoulders, get rid of the loop and focus on your lunge. I should also say it's opposite hand goes when opposite foot goes back. So my right arm goes out, left leg goes back. Keep it up in front of the face. Rest. All right, fast. Quick transition. We've got 1-handed renegade rows. Other side. What side did you start with last time? Coming into a full plank position. I'm hoping that this band lasts. Hand comes to low ribs. We pull. Elbow goes to the back of the room. Recenter each time on the floor. Whose idea was it to do this for 50 seconds? Squeeze those abs. Keep breathing. Make sure that you have that palm of the standing arm right under your shoulder. Those abs are pulled in so tight to ground you. You've got 15 seconds to go, team. Keep that row tight. Keep it close. Drive that elbow to the back of the room as the hand comes to meet the low rib. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Woo. All right. Modified V-ups. Loop over knees. Doubles, singles. Pick your poison. Coming down onto the opposite side, whichever side you didn't start on. Lift the top leg. Lie it down. Sorry, you can come up onto that forearm if you want to. I'm going to lie it down. Focus on lifting that top leg. Reach. Squeezing the glutes. Squeezing your abs. You might need to shift your hips slightly. Use that bottom leg, bottom arm to support you. It's a little lift. Crunch of the abs. Rest. Coming up to stand, we've got narrow wides. Stand tall. We're gonna sink into it. We got about 10 seconds. Just enough for me to double knot my shoelace. Here we go. Sink into your narrow squat, lift your chest up tall, wide step, narrow step. Now if you need to adjust your loops at any point, make those adjustments and then just reset. Woo! How we doing, team?
Good.
You still with me? Yeah. Good job, good job. Stay in there, sink lower. You've got less than 10 seconds. Can you get lower? Thighs parallel to floor. Rest. All right, down on the floor. Press up, leg lift. On the knees or on the toes. Shift that body weight forward. Spread your fingers wide. Hands are just outside the shoulders. Up onto those toes from your plank position. 2, 1. One press up, one leg lift. It doesn't have to be big. It's just nice and straight. And you're using that band to create the resistance in your glute. So you should be squeezing that butt in order to lift the leg. 3, 2, 1, rest. Down on the knees, 20 seconds to breathe. Whew. Plank jacks are next. Remember, you can tap it out. You can tap it out on the knees, or you can come with us for full jacks. 4 seconds. Set up your solid plank, knees or toes, and jack it out. 10 seconds, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice work, team. We're halfway there. All right. Get those bands off of your knees. Rest time is going to be quicker. Reverse lunge. Goal post. 60 seconds. Here we go. Set it up strong. Alternating sides. Now, if you want to focus on one side for 30 seconds, we can do that as well. That might help with balance. I'll just bring my timer so I can see it. You want the bands to be just below your wrists, about 1 inch or 2, onto the forearm. It's going to help you make it a little bit easier to make sure that you're in line. Switch sides if you're staying on one side. Woo. Chest is up, core is tight. Step that foot back. Sink low into that lunge. 90-90 in those knees. We want to make sure that front knee is going out over the mid-toe, back knee under hip. Brace those abs. Rest. Nice. Coming down onto the floor. Back to our plank rows. Renegades. Palm down. Switch hands into your plank. Go for it. So we've only got 15 seconds rest for our little transitions. We get right into the move. We know these now, so we can focus and breathe. My loop is around 4 fingers, and then between the thumb and my index finger on my right hand. My left hand is making a fist, and it's pulling that loop towards my bottom rib. Abs are tight. I'm pulling in my belly button, and I'm squeezing the backs of my legs through my glutes to maintain a solid foundation. You've got less than 10 seconds, team. Stay with it. 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. Woo. Quickly loop up around the thighs. An inch above, an inch below. Double loop if you can. Going into V-ups on your starting side. Lie it down. Top leg lifts. Now you can stay here up on the forearm if you want to, or you can come and lie down. Add a little bit more. Arm hook overhead. Reach for that leg. Try to keep a straight leg. Flex the foot. Squeeze your glutes. Squeeze those obliques. A little crunch. Exhale at the top. 10 seconds. Stay with it. Pull those abs in. Work the abs, not the shoulders. Rest. Slowly roll up, grab behind the knees. Helps to get you up. We've got our narrow wides. Sink into your squat. Step wide and together. You ready? Let's go. Get in. Get low. Nice and slow and controlled. Focus on pushing out with those hips, with those outer thighs, controlling the direction of your knees so that they stay forward. They're not splaying out to the sides, and they're not coming in either. We need to keep constant pressure pushing out so the band doesn't cross our knees in. Sink in lower. Rest. Woo! Booty is on fire. Coming down, we've got our push-up leg lift. Come into your plank. We've got 4 seconds. 1 press up, 1 leg lift. Nice and straight. Now, if you're on those knees, you just lift the knee, pressing the heel towards the floor, towards the ceiling. Abs tight. 4 seconds to go. Stay with it. Rest. Shake out those wrists if you need to. We've got plank jacks. 10 seconds. Here we go. Everybody up. 3, 2, 1. Hop it out, hop it together. Abs tight, pull them in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Amazing job, team. Grab your last sips of water. Take those loops off of your thighs. Coming up for our last round. Lunges. Last set, see how fast it goes by? Smashing it. Now you can stay on one side for the full 30 seconds and 30 seconds on the opposite side, or you can alternate. Pick your poison. Arms up, palms face in. Lunge back, open that arm wide. Simultaneous motion. Coordination, balance, strength. Squeezing those shoulder blades back to keep them out of the ears. I'm gonna stay on one side. Sink back into that heel as you lunge backwards. Front heel, back heel lifts. Change sides if you're staying on one side. You're halfway there. Shoulder blades are down, chest is lifted tall. Woo! Feel that burn. Compound motion, complex motion. Try to keep that front elbow facing forward. Ooh, find that balance, Krista. 6. Rest. 10 seconds. Come down quick. One-handed renegade row. Other side. I'm gonna pull with my right hand and hope that this loop doesn't break. 50 seconds, team. Spread your fingers wide on the hand that's down. Make that fist. Target your low ribs. As we get tired, we're gonna wanna shift and fall backwards. I want you to consciously pull yourself shoulder over wrist. Separate your feet a little wider if you're losing that foundation. Keep it pulled in. Oh, amazing. Think of all of the strength you're building right now. Push through it. You've got this. Fight for it. Deep breath in. Squeeze those abs. Whoops. Rest. Quick transition. Loops to thighs. We're going back into that V-up. It's okay, don't rush it. If you need that extra second when you're getting your loops on, flip it over when you're ready. Top leg goes. Flex your foot. Squeeze those obliques to lift. See how high you can get that leg up. I've got double bands, so they're not going very high. That's okay. Bottom leg is grounded. Top leg is working. Squeeze that butt. 5 seconds. Rest. Slowly come up to sit. Push yourself up. Hop over. Narrow wides. 2, 1. Sink low. Step it wide. Oh, the sweat is dripping. The sweat is dripping. I feel it. I'm right there with you. Sink those hips back, get lower. Yes, you can. I know you can. We can do this together. Sink into those heels. Shift that weight backwards into your booty. Feel that pressure building from those resistance bands. You've got 4 seconds, get low. 2, 1, rest. Last 30 seconds of work, team. We've got press ups and plank jacks. Palms wide, fingers spread. 1 push up, 1 leg lift. Keep the core tight. Press through the floor. Oh man. Squeeze those abs. Press through. 2, 1, rest. Roll out those wrists. This is it. This is it, plank jacks. 3, 2, 1. Can you add that challenge? Maybe you want to add an arm. Shooting star jacks. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Whew, amazing. Nice work. Are we ready for a bonus? A bonus round. We've got fire hydrants. Keep your loops on your hips. Knees down on the floor. Hands under shoulders. We're going to start with the left leg lifts to hip height and comes down. That's it. We go in 3, 2, 1. Up and down. Up and down. Now, if you're not using resistance loops, this feels a little easy. I want you to put your hand, like your opposite hand, on your butt to make sure that that butt muscle is firing, that you're not just lifting your leg. Now, if it's firing, keep it up to your hip height and pulse it. Oh, that's painful, huh? Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your glutes. We're gonna go over to the other side in about 10 seconds. Shift that weight, shoulders over wrists. Squeeze that butt. All right, little stretch back, little breather. We're going to the other side. This is it, your last 45 seconds of work. Pull those abs in nice and tight. Lift that knee to hip height. Try to get it up there. It's okay if you don't get all the way. Remember, this is your workout. Where do you want to go? I know Dave's saying, I want to go to bed. But you're not going to go to bed. You're going to finish it with me. 25 seconds, team. The sweat is dripping. Make it worth it. 20, 19, squeeze. Flex that foot. Keep breathing. Nice flat back. Drive those palms through the floor. Use that resistance for 5, 4, 3, 2. Can you get one more rep in? Rest. Sink back. Child's pose. Amazing job. Oh my goodness, my glutes. Let's take those loops off, flip around, safely take them off while you're sitting down. Oh, so sweaty. So sweaty. I need to get some new loops. Mental note. All right, team. Let's stretch that out, shall we? Come into a child's pose. My booty is aching. Fingers forward, hips back. Just take a deep breath here for a minute. Awesome. Sit up. Come into a tabletop position, knees underneath the hips, back nice and flat. We're just gonna take a nice big cat dog. Cat dog? What is it called?
Cat cow.
Cat cow, not a cat dog. Arch the back, tuck the chin, and then let it go. Let your belly fall towards the floor. Lift up. One more. Arch up, tuck in. Carve out your belly button. And then let the belly fall down to the floor, tipping your hips back, lifting your chin up. Come into a neutral spine. Come for a seat. Oh. Take your right foot over your left knee. Now you can stay here with the leg extended, using your back hands to support your lower back, or you can sit your hips and tuck that heel of that leg closer to your butt. Oh, you'll feel that through the outside of your glute on your bent leg. Just got a cramp in my hand. Press that knee away from you a little bit. If you want to, you can lie down here, grabbing onto the back of your thigh. We're gonna release that. Switch sides, left ankle to right knee. Oh, open up all of those muscles that you used from sitting at a desk all day, or maybe you're sitting and driving in the car, sitting on a couch, whatever it is. This is going to help open up that hip area that becomes so tight just from our daily movement. Have a lie down. Let's get the hamstrings. Nice flat back. Lower your head to the floor. We're going to extend the right leg out nice and long along the floor. Left leg is going to come perpendicular to the floor, hands behind the thigh or behind the calf. Nice long leg, press through the heel, flex that left foot. Get all along the back of that leg. Keep your knee soft. We don't want to lock anything out. Tuck the knee in towards your armpit. Give it a little tug and a hug. Then extend it one more time. See if you can create a little extra length. If you can get it a little bit closer towards your face. And then release it out. Extend the left leg nice and long. Pull the right knee in towards your chest. And then extend that right leg nice and long. Flexing the foot. My right hamstring is chatty today. Oh, hands behind the thigh or the calf if you want to see if you can get a little extra length. Exhale. Pull the knee in towards your armpit, give it a little hug tug, and then see if you can extend it one more time, getting a little bit more length through the back of that leg. Oh, my leg is shaking a little bit. It's okay. It means it's activated, it's working, it's alive. Hug both knees into the chest. Give yourself a little lower back massage. Rock up to sit. Extend your left leg nice and long. Right knee is going to come over, right foot is going to come over your left leg. We're going to hug it with our left arm. I'm going to turn away from the camera towards my right leg. Nice little twist here. Use your right arm to support you. Sit up nice and tall. Exhale as you twist. And then coming to center, switch sides. Right leg extends nice and long. Left leg comes over. And then we're going to hug towards the bent leg. Lifting up through the spine, creating some space and length. detoxing all that stuff that we're holding on to. Roll it back to center. Bring both feet together. Crisscross applesauce. Big inhale up. Exhale, give yourself a little shoulder stretch. Bring one arm in front. Other side. Nice. Inhale all the good stuff. Exhale all the bad stuff. Amazing work today. Well done. Excellent job. I'm going to pause this recording.
Okay.